We've Been Drinking MMA podcast. We are talking about the Miles Johns Dan Argueta fight. I'm going inside distance, and I think Miles Johns actually gets a knockout in this fight.
And for me, I like Argueta's grappling. I like how he's getting better from fight to fight. It's a close fight. It's minus 170 for Argueta, slight favorite, 170 to make 100. And I'm just going Argueta. Should be probably by decision, but I'm just going to say Argueta money line because he's relatively cheap. I just feel like he's got the pressure, really.
Yes.
Miles Johns has, like, the better striking. I mean, he has striking in general. Argueta doesn't strike. He throws, but it's not really.
His striking is more there so he can set up a takedown.
100%.
Yeah.
Like, that's what he does, is just go for takedowns, relentless with it. I just think that Argueta he's had only 3 fights in the UFC. One of them is a decision loss, his first fight to Damon Jackson. He decision beat Nick Aguirre, and then he no contested Ronnie Lawrence, which was one of those things actually we saw this weekend where he had a sub, and then the other guy said, "Oh, I didn't tap." It's like, but I saw you do something like with like 2 things. It wasn't in the same spot, but he tapped one on one place, and then he tapped second like right away on somewhere else, and he's like, "Oh, I didn't tap." It was kind of a weird situation.
Inside the leg and then outside the leg.
Exactly. It was weird, but Miles John is coming off. Let's see. He's been in the UFC for a long time. Actually, he's been around for 4 years. He's like 6-2. He's got some KOs. You know, he can be a dangerous fighter here. Got really good leg kicks, I would say. I just feel like the pressure that Argueta can put is something that Miles is. Miles, I think, is better when he pressures. You know what I mean? But like, he's not like a clean counterpuncher type guy. He's a guy with good, he's tough. He's got good power type guy. And I just feel like Argueta, just because he's getting better from fight to fight, and he can, when you smother Miles, then it's harder to throw the leg kicks. Yeah. Right? It's like anytime you smother somebody, it's just harder to do what you want to do. And that's the only reason I'm really going with Argueta is I saw Miles get taken down a little bit, I think, and I just like Argueta looks to be that style. Hopefully, we'll see. I don't know. That's what I'm assuming, that Argueta is improving enough to kind of put the pressure, throw the fake punches, and just get the takedowns. And
well, if he does take him down, it's gonna be a problem for him because he can submit people, even though he hasn't done it in the UFC.
Yeah.
But in the like.
A lot of
the
subs.
Strike Force type stuff, like not Strike Force, but LFA.
Yep.
And he has submitted people.
Yeah, 4 subs and 2 KOs in that.
So
not bad.
But
he's 9-1.
But if he tries to stand and strike with him, it's gonna be
it's a knockout.
It's gonna be a knockout for sure.
But I kind of like. So you were saying inside the distance?
Yeah, inside the distance, and I personally think Miles Johns is gonna knock him off.
Yeah.
But like inside the distance,
just in case a sub happens or something weird.
Just in case, like, Argueta gets the back.
Right. Just in case something weird happens.
But I don't think that's going to happen because I think Miles John is a wrestler himself, but that turned into a striker.
Right.
But, Miles Johns for the win, in my opinion. But, like, I think inside distance if you are going to bet this.
Yeah, it's another fight where, there's some other fights, the first couple fights that I really like on the prelim. This is the last fight on the prelim, and this is just... it's almost a toss-up fight as far as the odds again.
Fighters on the come-up.
Yeah. So, going with Argueta. Lousie's going with Miles Johns. He's thinking by KO. I'm just thinking, who knows? So I'm just doing Argueta money line, and we'll see what happens. Not sure if I'm going to add it to the parlay or not, but it's just one of those fights, It should be a good one just because both of them are kind of, good records. 13-2 for Mike Johns and 9-1 for Argueta. So it's going to be an interesting fight just because they're winners. So thanks for listening, guys.
Hold on one second.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, let us know if you want us to keep doing these prelims.
Yeah.
This is the first time we're doing the whole card.
Yep.
Like every single fight on the card.
It's our pleasure. It's fun.
Yeah, it's actually kind of neat. There's some fights where, like, there's 0 chance this fighter is going to lose. And it's actually kind of cool because there's some ways to win us some actual money here. So let us know if you want us to keep doing it. So thanks, everybody.